While you guys are sitting there eating, you can hear the guards behind you speaking of the meetup that the Queen had last night with the Duchess and the Emperor. Apparently, it's very uncommon to seeing those two in the city, and especially those two together.
Yeah, something big is going on, right?
I'll tell you.
Can I roll history to maybe understand if they have a salty background or
You
something?
don't need to roll history. You can just. They don't have a salty background, but due to the breakup of the kingdoms after the Long War, the Neverwinter Kingdom and the Baldur's Gate Kingdom are separate, and also separated by. God damn it! Fucking names. Names is always a problem for me. The Waterdeep one that separates between them. Now, the Duchess and the Emperor don't see eye to eye in all matters, but they don't actually have any quarrel with each other. The most uncommon thing is seeing anyone of those guys in Arabelle together at the same time. It's just uncommon.
It must be big.
From what you know, whenever the lords meet up, they meet up through kind of a magical essence of themselves within a magical room. It's not themselves in person.
Oh yeah, like the Jedi Council.
Kind of, yes. This is why meeting somebody face to face is considered to be very, very uncommon in this time.
Well, I believe something big is afoot. Royalty is meeting face to face in here. Attacks in Dale Lands. I wonder what Lidara Tully is up to, the Queen. And meetings with angels. Oh, something is afoot.
They probably have a big problem with the Githyanki's. I mean, that's why the sword dances are around.
You guys, you're the travelers, right? I don't. The guys that came in with Scotty Littleson, right? It's you guys.
Yes.
Yeah. With Shlomo,
Oh,
yeah.
man. I just ran up to the roofs to find you, and then ran down. He grabs
Take a breather.
grabs some bottle of ale and just corks it and puts it back. Well. Whew. Lady Brightmere has sent me to try to ask you guys to talk to her. Something about the message you brought her. I don't know. So yeah, whenever you see her, she should be in the courtroom. I'm gonna go rest.
Thank you.
Yeah,
He's gone.
He just walks off.
Well,
Chill with them.
he was nice.
Yeah, it seems the message was important.
I pour myself a glass of wine. I lift it with my hand and start walking. I also grab something to bite on. The finest piece of bread.
Very well.
So, is this going to be a skill check or something? Me holding the glass with mage hand and eating
yet.
bread? Okay.
By the way, you all are fully fed and fully drink well. Feel fine after the night rest. So none of you have any problems of sorts. At the least. Also, a
Alright.
side note, you know
Well,
that
I'm going to follow
Art
Devon.
not join you today because when he woke up, his leg seemed to be broken again.
It rebroke.
Apparently, he hit something, or the mending of the leg wasn't really well done, so he stays in bed, broken leg, and an arm.
Terry got a concussion from all the magic in front of him.
Terry's kind of pissed, quite literally.
I'm going to try and take a sip from that floating glass of wine.
Do I notice?
It's in front of you, so you currently do notice, but it's going to be dexterity against dexterity, I guess. case.
No. This is my
So
magic.
dexterity
doing
versus
it.
your
Arcana. Ha!
He kind of Vixen tries kind of to sip the glass with her lips, and you seem to be moving the glass all around. So it's like a dog trying to grab on something floating above her.
Please.
What? Yours look better than mine.
Get your
Guys,
own wine.
Let's go meet the lady.
But it's
Boat.
floating.
Of
Yeah,
course
I
it's
suppose you should.
fruity. It's a Francia.
No, floating. Floating wine. It's way better than normal wine.
Yes.
Oh, God damn it. This headset.
Yes.
Yes.
You can hear me now, right? Yeah. The headphone jack occasionally comes slightly unscrewed
Yeah.
so I can hear everything, but
you
the
speak in your-
microphone doesn't work.
You're
You're
usually
like-
talking all the time.
Do
I'll
they
be
hate
speaking
me?
like-
What's going on? World.
I'm like, no, I realized when people were just talking over me constantly, I'm like, there's something wrong
It
here.
happened for me also today.
Anyway, I turned to Deshan and I noticed that Terry isn't here. So Deshan, I think I could use you later if you're willing to try and cure Terry of his condition.
What condition?
Oh my god.
See, I'll also need some rope and maybe some strong
Yeah,
what's harmless as cats.
You can use my hook.
Yeah, the
to
dwarves could
tie
hold
up
him
again.
down, and now, I've seen beneficial someone scared of spiders, so you cover them in spiders until they get over their fear,
We can. Wait,
and maybe we could do the
Wait,
same with magic. Perform tricks in front of
is
them
this
until you realize
is
there's
this the
nothing to be
sleeping
scared
right now?
about.
Technically.
Yes.
Gaviel.
So
Can I
so
roll
he can put his
something
finger-
to see if my
guys.
character understands like how
We can put his
fucking
finger-
mind
This
works?
is sarcasm.
inside ale. and then
Yeah,
repeat
you
himself.
can roll.
No, I am genuinely
let's see, What
serious.
do we have here?
Insight.
What the fuck should
Roll
I roll
insight.
for
Yeah,
this?
insight.
Insight. 11.
You roll against it. Yes. Roll charisma.
Do I roll
Yes.
against it or What do I roll,
Christmas save,
charisma?
I guess.
not? Haha,
Aha.
Yeah.
Meat.
Oh.
I don't really know what to do this kind of switch.
neat.
Let's say you do understand what he means, even though it took you a couple of seconds to
Okay.
relate.
Deshan looks at Kel.
You think if you're afraid of fire and you get lit on fire, your fears will leave you?
It's about
Mm.
confronting your fears.
I don't believe in that kind of a solution for his problem.
I turn to Dervon.
I'm
So
not,
Dervon, I have an idea. Oh, you're not here? Of course, you're over getting
I'm
wine.
just playing
Never
with
mind.
your wife. Like floating the glass in front of her.
She likes that.
Yes, she does.
I'll mention it to Dervon later. He might be willing.
I don't know why you're not mentioning it to your wife.
You don't
Yeah, but
cast
I
magic.
enjoy it.
I look on Kel and like I don't do magic, but you know.
Hey, who says I can't do magic anyway?
Well, I thought you
So
did.
basically, this. Well, did you ask me?
We've already walked away.
You said you
Yeah.
weren't there. Yeah, you're a bit too far.
Well, basically, what I'm doing is
I said I
I'm
was gonna ask
training
you
my
later
mage
on.
hand because it's fresh for me. Anyway, I move along.
So, shall we go to see the lady, or
Yes, I believe we should go.
do you guys have more nonsense shit to discuss here?
I don't want to say it, but
I mean,
Doesn't
yeah, I'm gonna assume that we're gonna go to the main room
Yeah.
to meet with the
Yeah.
woman.
doesn't the Sean has a certain god he needs to find?
Well, that is
From-
true.
Where are we going?
Lady
Sorry?
Bretmeyer.
Where's my cat's behind?
Does it seem like this guard is around? Or did I actually even get a
You didn't get a
description
description for him, no.
Well, I'm gonna ask the quartermaster. Where is that? What the fuck? I don't even remember his name. It's been like fucking
Haven't you written it
4
down?
months. No. No, I
Forgot
didn't
it.
write it down.
It's over. It's lost. If you don't know, it's gone.
Well, I will ask
Call him
for
Jeff.
the guard who has some fancy dice. Jeff, okay.
His name is
Probably
Jeff,
Jeff.
or Bob.
Is that a Bill, Bob, or Jeff?
You can ask
Or
Shlomo,
Smith.
maybe he knows.
Yeah,
It's Mr.
Jeff.
Smith.
He's he is in his quarters. The last bed on the right side. Or is the second last bed on the right? Or is it on the left? He's in his quarters.
Where are his
It's the
quarters?
barracks.
Do I know this? Well, I go there and I look in, and I say, "Is any of you Jeff?"
Jeff is over there. Oh god. And he points to his right side.
Okay. Oh, there's actually a character there. Cool. Are you the one called Jeff?
Yes, I am.
You would happen to have a pair of
I
dice,
have many
right?
dice. I play dice all day long.
May I see them?
Well, sure. Do you want to buy a pair of dice or something?
Yes.
Okay. He kind of takes his bag of dice and pours it on the bed. You see all kinds of different dice, D20s, D6s, all kinds of little dice. Nothing green though.
Are these your finest dice?
Oh,
Or do you have some special
no, I
ones?
have no special dice. Lost some dice in a recent game as well. Which is a shame.
What kind were they?
Kind of emerald colored dice.
Who did you lose them to?
I don't know. It was like how long? It was like a month ago to little elven girl.
Was her name Ayala?
No?
Oh my fucking god.
Oh my fucking god.
Okay. Oh, here's 2 silver for
Ayala
your
is the one in
troubles,
your
and
party.
yeah.
Well, thank you. Here, take this die, and he tosses you a 20-sided purple die.
Nice. Like, I go to the meeting here next.
As you enter the courtroom,
Alright.
you can see there's a lot of motion going around. Guards are walking around their daily duties. This guy still talks about his dead cat to people. That's basically apparently still alive. And you can see the queen together with Lady Brightmere and some other woman holding a slab in her hands, talking in this corner behind the statue.
I walk up, take a bow, and say, Your Majesty, my lady, sir.
Sir!
Well,
It's
what
a
was
woman.
it, a woman or a man? It's a woman. A lady.
Ah, yes. Here are our heroes. I couldn't.
Heroes.
Well, speaking sarcastically, I couldn't thank you enough for bringing the message back to us about the downfall of some of our knights and the glorious sons.
Wait. Do I get the sarcasm?
Roll insight.
Skill check.
Insight, yes.
Insight?
You don't.
Wow.
I
You
like
like
that.
But, I have an offer for you. Since your group apparently has helped us in the past in several situations, myself and the Queen have decided that maybe you would like to take to the heavens.
Alright, just self-insight there. When I hear that word, does the ring react?
Can I hear it from where I am as a side thing?
She's speaking commonly, so speaking like not too quiet. It's kind of a speech. So I would say yes. You kind of overhear it, or trying to listen.
Okay.
Your ring seems to be quiet at the moment.
The heavens?
Yes.
What would I know about the heavens?
Not much. The heavens is supposed to be the heavens. It's a metaphor for sky.
Aren't there dimensional worlds
Yeah.
in D&D?
Yeah,
Yes.
there are plenty.
Yeah. Isn't the heavens one of them? I'm not sure. Does my character know anything about it? It doesn't matter. Carry
You
on.
didn't listen in. Well, you did actually.
You seem to be
Yeah,
baffled
I'm here. I'm
as to
back
what I
behind you.
mean.
I
Then I
snuck
shall
up.
explain myself. You might have heard already around the town or in the castle itself that see here would like to take the Duchess and the Emperor to a small meetup with the angels. I'll give you a brief history as to what it was, but I will test you first. My queen thinks that you will be a really good candidate, but I believe that we should see that. Would you agree, my lady? She nods. If you would like to escort the queen, and of course be paid for your troubles, I have a small task for you before that. If you do not want to, you don't have to, but as I mentioned again, the crown pays well.
All about the money. I don't notice this. It's just escorting 3 royalties. I'm like so in
Like that
heaven.
happens.
My lady, it would be an honor. Of course, I need to discuss this, but with the others. But oh my, you can just see my excitement for this. But we will. I'm stuttering and all over the place, and just I'll come back to you, Your Majesty, lady. I just turn around to Cal and say loudly, "We need to do this." I just grab him by the cloak and pull him close into me and yell into his face.
Cal is in shock.
Apparently. Since he is shocked, I go over to Deshaun and say the same.
Apparently, maybe your microphones are working against that. Yes.
I think it's yes.
Can you hear me now? Okay.
Well, I mean, my character, when you approach and you say that, it's like, I mean, I guess we can do that. I'm not too keen on going to heaven, though.
But Deshaun, think of the honor, the glory.
They are not as simple people as you think if you go up there. They have a lot of hatred towards a lot of things.
But royalty. Think of... Oh, this would be stories to tell. I just say.
Okay.
No,
we
I'm
talk
just
to the others?
talking to you three guys here.
I'm like, if it's so important to you, let's do it. I mean, the money is good. Seems like better than the stupid escort missions, those fake loads we did.
We did get
wait.
5 sapphires, a scroll of teleportation, and a nice freezing axe from that mission, so it was decent.
It was boring.
Hearing him say fake lord, I would know a bit of history about the
Yes, which
Little
I've
Sons.
explained it last sessions as well, which they are legitimate lords spread across the land and have their oath towards the lord that is the lord of the land, basically.
I just turn to him and say, the Little Sons are honored lords of all the lands of the west of the known world. You
Blah
will...
blah blah blah. West blah blah world. Come on. This is a mission from the queen herself, not Shlomo and all this nonsense.
But I tell you, being in favor with the Little Sons will bring us far. And this
Deshan
will bring
looks
us
at their one.
forward.
Probably, but you understand, it's the short one. He wants to kill things.
Kill, drink, and eat. That's life.
Well, yes, for simple people.
Next time you call me little, I will chop your head off.
I said
and
simple.
I will throw it to the dogs, not you. The ugly one.
Deshan grins at him.
Chop your head, and then I will chop your balls, and then I will throw it to the dogs. You understand me? And I will stuff your body with turkey. You stupid woman.
Yeah, I saw you fight for the Shelkovich, and you really don't fight well.
I just barge through them to Hadrian and say, you, Hadrian, you know, we need to do this. Escorting royalty.
Doesn't really matter for me. I've got nothing to do. Wherever you want to go, I go.
Excellent. Ayala.
It's decided. The ugly woman, and we're gonna do it.
You're with us, right? Escorting royalty. Think of the glory.
To what?
Escorting royalty.
Sure, whatever. Let's go ahead as everything.
Excellent. I just barge by and say,
Why does your character say
Tell us how it's
royalty?
By
right.
misspelling the word?
Royalty.
royalty? Royalty.
It's royalty.
It's fine, it's part of your character now.
I don't want to go now.
I never heard anyone
Oh,
pronounce
royalty.
I
Now it's a
wasn't sure if
character
it was a character or just.
Are you sure?
Anyway,
Miria, you're with us, right?
just say it's a character. It's okay.
Yeah, she starts stepping backwards. Yeah, heavens. Great place for us to be. She keeps stepping backwards. Does she trip over?
You hit your back on a table, yes. A small dagger and a couple of swords fall down.
Yeah, I'd just love to go and talk to the angels. Yeah.
Angels. And it just goes up to me. Angels, celestials. The books! Excellent. Deshan,
What?
we have some language studies to do.
Oh.
I might need
What
to
you can
do
see right
time-
now is
time
a
up.
scene from
getting a bit
Post-Apocalyptic
crazy.
SquarePants where he just jumps from one place to another in the Krusty Krab.
Like, just zipping everywhere, yeah. Being like
Sean, we gotta do this.
overhyped about
I know, we
something.
gotta do this. Sean, we gotta do this. It's like, just bumps it back and forth.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the last time you have wine morning.
Rolls her eyes and kids.
Alrighty then.
I think we're off on an adventure,
I
lads.
just barge through Kel and say,
Adventure.
Your Majesty, my lady, we humbly accept.
Very good. Very good. She puts a hand down a pouch within her robe and takes out a small metal pouch, small pouch, and gives it to you. Complimentary.
Ooh.
Those
I'll take a look
rings,
inside.
you can see, are magical in some kind of sense. It will give you a bonus of some sort, but if you fail the mission, they will dissipate. If you succeed, they are permanent. Inside you see 7 rings.
So that everyone put like 10 rings
Inside
on
you
his
see
fingers?
7 rings.
Thank you very much.
The
Yeah.
mission before you go. We have a prisoner. We have a prisoner.
Oh,
down
yes,
in
of course.
The prison cells, which you are partially familiar with. That might know something about the letter you gave me, as into who exactly sent it. Because speaking lively, we do not have an agent of the Glorious Sons in the Eladrin court. So it's partially true, but also partially fake. That prisoner was being caught trying to escape the city, spreading Eladrin propaganda. He's right now within the cells below. His name is Dorian. Investigate him, bring me a full report, and if it's consistent with my studies, he will go.
It shall be done. I spin on my heels and just go over to the next to the guys.
Also, you can roll Arcana if
and
you feel some kind of something. So roll Arcana, please.
I ignore them for now, and I just go over to the guy and really start mumbling, talking fast, excited about what we're doing several times. So I guess they get it.
Why do you adore the nobles so much?
I turn to him and say, the town I come from is a little town. The nobility in my town is not known that much. Being in favor with royalty would bring my house closer.
So you're doing this to get a foothold in this court?
Perhaps.
I don't care. Let's go see the prisoner.
Of course. And then I just hold up. Oh, we got this. I take in. I try to get a sense of what kind of rings they are.
Arcana. Yes.
If he's showing
Good
them,
one.
can I also roll?
13.
Right. You both notice the rings pretty well. 3 of the rings with kind of small ruby on them are actually rings of +1 to Arcana. The other 4 rings are +1 to Acrobatics. They're buff rings. They're buff rings. 3 of them with a small ruby above them will grant you +1 bonus to your Arcana. While the other 4 will grant you +1 bonus to your Acrobatics, and they have a small sapphire on them.
I'll take a ruby ring.
My character also takes one of the ruby rings, I guess.
All right. There's a ring for each of you, so you guys will need to decide who takes the last Arcana and who takes the one of the 4. What's it called?
Well, when I come over to the group, I'll take an emerald one.
I'll take a sapphire one.
A ruby ring, which is +1
What
to
are the choices
Arcana,
again? Sorry.
and a sapphire ring, which is +1 to Acrobatics.
Oh, I meant sapphire.
There's no emerald. It was a mistake.
What's the emerald to give?
I just said emerald. I meant sapphire.
Oh. Right. I'd probably go for acrobatics. I don't really need either.
I'll take acrobatics, I guess.
There
I
is
don't really
2
use
characters,
Arcana.
Adrian and Ayala, and 2 rings left. 1 for Acrobatics and 1 for Arcana.
I said I took
okay,
one
so,
that was sapphire.
Ayala, you get the last ring,
Just wondering.
which is a +1 to Arcana. Now, all of you can go to your skills
Okay.
under your character sheet, and under bonus, add 1 to whatever you got, which is either Acrobatics or Arcana. Then you will have a bonus when you roll. Sapphire is Acrobatics,
Wait,
Ruby is
which,
Arcana.
the acrobatics, was that ruby or sapphire?
Too late to switch.
You can ask anybody to switch with you.
No, I don't want to. I said it was too late to switch.
+1 to
Was
for you,
it
+1 to
+1?
Arcana, yes. And the bonus, just add 1.
I did.
Okay, skills.
And it was to Arcana.
+1 to Arcana. As
Got
you
it.
all wear those rings, you feel a bit of power kind of flow into your body, depending on if it's magical or physical. Feels sensational.
Cool.
I feel
Also very
glorious.